Hey guys, it's Carlos Talks Football, and in this video, I'm not actually going to talk about football. I am going to talk about football jerseys. So, what I usually do every year, I like collecting sports jerseys, football jerseys. I've got over 200 jerseys. International club teams. I've got loads of basketball jerseys. I've got ice hockey jerseys. I just think they look nice. And for the past couple of years, what I've done as a tradition, past World Cup slash Euros, I have started to collect jerseys from each team that has been in this World Cup. So, this World Cup, I did no different. I'm going to move this chair, sorry guys. You didn't see it, but yeah. So this World Cup, I collected every jersey from every team. Of course, if I had a jersey, I didn't buy it again. Like this England one, I had this England one for years, so I didn't buy an England jersey. But for the rest of them, I did. And in this video, I like to show them off to you guys. There's a massive, can you see this pile, guys? There's like a massive pile here. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, the World Cup's about to start. I'm recording this video on the Wednesday, so it's one day until the World Cup. But this video will come out like on the day of the World Cup. So my first jersey, this is a new one I got, is the South Africa one. And it's Lyle Foster on the back. He plays for Burnley. I did want to get the retro one of Toshibala on it. These will be quick ones. This one wasn't new. This one was last. Sorry, let's move it here. Last World Cup. It's South Korea, of course, with Heung-min Son on it. Yeah. Hopefully they do well. They have some decent young players. Then we have Czech Republic with Suchek on the back. Czechs will be hard to break down. Then we have the hosts of Mexico, which I got in the last World Cup, and it was this jersey I got because I like the pattern more. Now looking at it, I wish I got the green one just because it's Mexico. Also, with these jerseys, will I be wearing them? Some of them I haven't worn, like this Canada jersey. I got from the last World Cup in Qatar. I did get it after the World Cup, but of course Alphonso Davies in the back. Who else? I literally unpacked it when I was buying jerseys for this season because I was like, I need to know which ones I've got and which ones I don't. Then we move into Switzerland. Yeah, most of these are fake, by the way. I buy them off DHgate. Don't worry guys, I'm not buying football jerseys from like real sites, so don't think this is like £1,000 over. Most of these cost like £12-13. If you like to collect them, and if you just want to collect them or wear them, just buy them off DHgate. Don't buy them like 50-60 quid. DHgate, they're £12-13. They're decent. Some of them arrive quite quick. There isn't actually an issue with one. I don't have one team in this collection, which I was very annoyed about. But yeah, Switzerland with a kanji on the back of it. I wish it was Shaqiri. Shaqiri, yeah. Then we move on to Bosnia, who, for low-key, for me, they're the team I'm kind of rooting for and I'm excited for, just because of, like that song, I am from Bosnia, take me to America. And they created a new one, I am in America and I am from Bosnia. That is a quite cool song. I don't know if it's an actual official song, but yeah, Edin Dzeko, of course, on the back. But they just seem vibes. The team country seems vibes, so they're the Balkans, so I'm sure their fans will bring noise. Then we have Qatar. Yeah, I got them as last World Cup. A thief on the back. Only player I knew. The only reason I knew this guy as well is because I had a career mode. Because I used to go to different football games. I used to have a channel called Football Traveller. And I used to, and when the World, I think it's FIFA 23? Whenever the World Cup was last time, yeah, it was FIFA 23, so, because that 2024, they had to have like Qatari players on loan, and I literally got him as a winger for a career mode for Burnley, I did. He was very good. He was scoring so many goals, he was fast. But yeah, next, I have Haiti, probably the whipping boys of the tournament. But I do have a name of it. I do like a jersey with a name on it. If I know a player, I'll have a name of it. If I don't, I'm not going to have a name of it. The name is Isidore. He's a Sunderland striker. So, yeah. That's how I know Haiti. So, you guys know a Haiti player. If you watch the Premier League or Sunderland fans, you probably didn't know a Haiti player before this. Then we have Morocco. If you haven't watched my prediction video, I think they will go far in this video again. But yeah, Hakimi with the back of it, of course. I like this jersey. Yeah, I hope they do well. There's a lot of controversy because of the last AFCON, because of the cheating things. Then probably one of my favourite national team jerseys. I have this one. This is the Brazil one. I don't know from what year this one was, but again, it was on DHA. And of course, one of the when I was a young kid, this was the player I fell in love with. It's Ronaldinho on the back of it. So, yeah, I love this jersey. Will I be wearing these jerseys? Yeah. My plan is to kind of wear them, like, while watching the games. It sounds quite sad, but I probably will be, like, my plan was to wear them, like, first half 45 minutes one team, and the other one 45 minutes the other team. Of course, not when England play, because I think I'm going out with my mates watching them games. But if I'm watching at home, I might just change them, because I'm not going to watch most of the games live. But yeah, then we have Scotland with, yeah, Robertson back, ex-Hull City player, so had to get him, plus I think he's the best. Well, now McTominay, but at that time he was, like, yeah, because he can tell this from the Euros. But yeah, Scotland, they'll have a party, but I don't think they'll do well. Then we have the hosts, the actual, like the main hosts of USA. We have Christian Pulisic on the back of that, the LeBron James of soccer. Yeah, good team. I like this jersey. I think they'll do well. As I say, Pochettino, some good players, home team, yeah. Next, we have Turkey. This was actually one of my favourite jerseys when I saw it. And I was like undecided between this one or the home one, the red one. Because the red one, the home one was like the red one with this being white. But I prefer this one. I don't know. Yeah, it just looks quite nice and clean. But yeah, they were one of my favourite jerseys of the Euros. And I've got Çalhanoğlu on the back of it. Yeah. Next, we move on to down and under Australia with, probably he's a good player now. When I got his jersey at this time, I didn't actually think he was that good. He's an ex-Hull City player. Probably yours is now. He currently plays for São Paulo, I believe. He was the captain there last season, I know. It's Jackson Irvine. He used to have a ponytail and I used to hate him because he used to be so terrible at us. But yeah. Then, next, a lot of people's dark horses. Paraguay, they did good in the South America tour. And I think this is a quite nice jersey as well, guys. Yeah. I keep like looking at it when I ordered it. This is a new one, yeah. And yeah, it looks quite nice. And I got a player that a lot of Geordie fans will remember. And the Premier League will remember. Miguel Almirons. Yeah. He was so bad and then he became good for one season. But yeah. So Miguel Almiron. Then we move on to Germany. Germany, I've actually got two. This was probably one of my favourite jerseys watching the Euros last year. It was more because of this pattern, I think. And I looked at it and I could see me playing football in this jersey. Or like me, you know, like going to the gym in this. And I feel like this is quite cool. Have not wear it once. But on the back of it, at that point he was younger, Bayern Leverkusen, Florian Wirtz. I still believe that he will do quite well. Sorry, I'm trying to look because I'm kind of home alone. And I'm trying to look for a car because, yeah, you know, need to. Hopefully, more. Yeah, but Germany. Hopefully they'll make it out of group stage. But then I have another German jersey. Yeah, this was 2021 when England beat them. So yeah, that's when I first got them. It was this Germany one with Marco Reus at the back of it. Reus, because it's Reus, German legend, in my opinion, Dortmund legend. I'm sorry for that noise in the background. This is very annoying me as well. Hope it's not too loud on the cameras. But yeah, Marco Reus. On this one, actually I need to check something. Then our next team is Ecuador. Yeah, nice jersey. Actually, funny story about this jersey. I probably should have realized by the number, but the reason, well, they are the only Ecuadorians I still know. But I got Estepinian on the back. And you're like, oh, nice. Purvis Estepinian, do you know the Brighton player? I actually wanted to get it because of his brother. I think they're brothers. Estepinian, Oscar Estepinian, because he played for Hull City at that time. And then I was like, oh, it's his jersey. And then I was like, and I was watching the World Cup and I was like, he never played in the World Cup. He didn't get called up to the World Cup. But yeah, Estepinian, still a nice jersey. I like it. Next, this is another new one I got of Ivory Coast. Yeah, there's some Ivory Coast players, but I had to get a legend on it. So this is this World Cup jersey. It's, as you can see, the World Cup. Oh no, that's it. I was going to show you this badge. As you can see, there's this badge on there. So you can get the newest badge. But the player on the back will definitely not be playing in this World Cup. It is Didier Drogba, the best Ivory Coastan player to ever live. People might argue it's Yaya Touré. For me, it's Drogba. Just, yeah. Then this is my most recent jersey. This actually arrived this morning and it is Curacao, the smallest country to ever qualify for the World Cup. Yeah, and this is the jersey. It looks very bright. Actually, yeah. It looks bright. I like it. But yeah, Curacao at the World Cup. Yeah. It does look quite nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you like take off this Curacao and maybe take off this badge, this kind of does just look like an Adidas jersey, if that makes sense. Do you know, like an Adidas shirt that you could just buy in a local shop? Oh, Sports Direct or something. Next, we move on to the Netherlands. I do like the colour. They're always the Orange Army. I think they stand out, especially the fans when they're all together. You always know where the Dutch are. And of course, I got Virgil van Dijk on the back of it. That's when I was collecting it. Other players that I wanted, like Van Persie was one. But then I wanted Van Persie, I also wanted with a different jersey. I like having different name jerseys, but also like I like having names, but also don't want like a Liverpool shirt with Van Dijk, like a Southampton shirt with Van Dijk, Netherlands shirt with Van Dijk. So I do try to mix it up. I did want to, at that time I was looking at a Van Persie jersey from like Feyenoord or the other days, but yeah. Next we have Sweden. Number 15 again, the same thing. I have an Ibrahimovic jersey at AC Milan. That shirt's actually ruined now, which I wasn't happy about. Someone put it in the dryer when it wasn't, and then yeah, the only thing, if you do buy fakes, guys, don't put them in the dryer, because yeah, the badges and the names and the numbers do get ruined. I'll give you a clue. There's another England shirt that I will show you more on it. But yeah, I've got Alexander Isak on the back of it. Scouse player now, Liverpool, coming off an injury. They have like the greatest strike force ever they could have. Like they have Gyökeres and Isak up front. So could have a lot of goals, but they don't perform for the national team usually. Then we have Tunisia, jersey again. And the player on the back is Walter Kazri, ex-Sunderland player, used to play, ex-Premier League player. So Sunderland guys, yeah, you'd probably recognise him. Next, we have Japan. This is a nice jersey. I like it, to be fair. On the camera, it doesn't actually, yeah, it does actually. It looks quite nice. It's got nice patterns and everything, and I'm a fan of it. But yeah, the player on the back is Keisuke Honda. No, yeah, the Japanese legend. Japan, again, should be a nice tournament, but got a lot of injuries. Next, I have Iran. Yeah, Iran's got war. Yeah, this is from Qatar. They've never done good, but I think this could have been the tournament they actually did quite good, because the group isn't that bad. Like they haven't, like this is going by groups, by the way. So I'm pretty sure. I think they're like in the Belgium, Egypt, and New Zealand group. Yeah, if you haven't realized, this is in group order. But yeah, Iran. There were also a lot of coaches are not really. How's their preparation going? I don't know. So will Iran even play? Who knows what will happen? No one knows. But Taremi, the striker, used to play for Porto. I don't know who he plays for now. but that's him. Then we have Belgium. Not gonna lie, I've never rated this jersey, and I was kind of annoyed because I was wanting to get these jerseys, but I've just never been a fan of these ones. I'm sorry, Belgium. And I'm kind of see it, and I'm like, I have a Belgium jersey, but it's probably, I don't know. For me, I don't like the pattern. But of course, I've got Kevin De Bruyne on the back of it. In my opinion, the best Belgium to play. I know people will argue about Vinny, Vincent Company, Courtois, Hazard, but for me, De Bruyne is the best. And yeah, Man City wouldn't be the same without him. And yeah. Next, we have Egypt. Again, another new one with, of course, Mohamed Salah on the back of it. Yeah. Will he stay at Liverpool? Probably not. Yeah. Next, we have New Zealand. Yeah. New Zealand, just an all-black jersey. Quite nice again to just wear out. On the back of it, I have Chris Wood, of course, Nottingham Forest striker. I didn't realise he played in the 2010 World Cup as well. He was like very young then. But he was playing in the 2010 World Cup, which for me is crazy because I had heard of him, but I haven't he used to play with Burnley with Ashley Barnes. And I thought he was like a guy from became 2014, 2016. I didn't realise he was playing at the 2010 World Cup. So yeah. But next we have Cabo Verde. This is quite cool because it's got the islands and the name of it. So I like it. Quite nice design. Yeah. Also, I like doing this series, collecting World Cup jerseys, just for the reasons for this. Because I would never, ever go collect a Cabo Verde jersey if there wasn't at the World Cup. So that part I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the nations I've never seen, would think about seeing in my life. And then, yeah. And maybe cheering for them, who knows? Maybe their fans are crazy, And then you'd be like, oh. Next, we have the Saudi Arabia, green. I wanted a player on the back of it, but I couldn't get the player that I wanted. It was that guy who scored the brace against Argentina in the last World Cup. I looked for him up. I tried getting his jersey with his name. You couldn't. There was other people. So, Saudi Arabia, there you go. I think, yeah, Saudi Arabia will make the round of 32, but they have Cabo Verde in the group, so. Next, we have Uruguay. Nice jersey. I like it. Uruguay have been a bit my South American team, so I do rate them. I always, look out for them. I always think they're, how well did they do? I always, rate them. And, of course, on the back of it, I do have Luis Suarez. Controversial player, but still, I think the best player from Uruguay. I'm shocked to hear he's not going. Also, fun fact about Uruguay, guys. Won the first ever World Cup, if you didn't know this. So, yeah. Next, we have Spain. Spain was a retro one. Again, when I was getting this, there wasn't that many Spanish players. Of course, now there's Pedri, Gavi, Lamine Yamal. I do want a Lamine Yamal jersey, but I don't have one. But, so I decided to get Xavi on the back of it. So, yeah. Nice jersey. And at that point, Iniesta was still playing, so yeah. Next, we have the Vikings, Norway, which I rate this jersey. They had another jersey that I rated more, but now this is the current one of the World Cup, so I decided to get this one. But the previous one was very nice. I like it how the jersey is the flag, I think that if I was a jersey designer, that's how I would design jerseys as well. So yeah, unfortunately, there's no player on the back of it. I don't know what happened because I thought I didn't want Haaland. Well, I kind of did want Haaland, but I have a Man City Haaland jersey, so I was thinking getting Haaland. But then I wanted an Odegaard, so my plan was to have Odegaard on the back of it. But for some reason, I must have not clicked on it, which I find very weird. And I was upset, and then I literally went on the thingy and I said, yeah, you didn't get one. Next, we have France jersey. This is when they won the World Cup. As you can see, another star got added as well. So yeah, this was straight after they won it. And the player on the back, of course, is Kylian Mbappe because that was his breakout tournament, and he played quite good. And yeah, in my opinion, quite nice jersey. Nice to wear, nice to go to the gym with. Oh, they're in the wrong order. Then I do have another France jersey. It was from the Euros. I think this was like one of my favorite jerseys. You can't really see it properly, but like the pattern of it, it just looked quite nice. Yeah, quite stylish. Player in the back was Griezmann, because yeah, I think Griezmann has done quite a lot for France. So yeah, and at that point Dembele wasn't that good, and I had an Mbappe one already. So Griezmann, yeah, it's a proper nice jersey. I probably wear this the most, apart from England jerseys. Next, Iraq. Interesting jersey with like these patterns. Interesting material, to be fair. The material looks quite nice. It looks like a nice jersey to play football in, because, yeah, you can't feel it, but it feels like, you know, when you run, there's like a lot of gaps in it. So yeah, no player in the app, because I don't know any Iraq players. Maybe when I watch Iraq games, I'll be like, oh, this guy seems good. But now, nothing. Next, we have Senegal. Again, this is a jersey I like. I don't know, just this flag and everything. I rate it. Yeah, I think it's just very nice and clean jersey. And of course, Sadio Mane in the back of it. As you can see, these are fake because like these are proper see-through. They shouldn't be that badly see-through. But yeah, they're still nice quality jerseys. And I said they probably cost me like £12. Next, of course, Argentina. Can you take a wild guess which player is on the back of this jersey? He wears number 10. Can you guess it? Of course, it's Lionel Messi. There just couldn't be any other player on the back of this jersey, guys. My GOAT. Will they go back to back? I don't think so. If you actually, I made a video earlier of who I predict to win the World Cup. Please check it out, and you'll find out. France, I said, but Argentina will be close. Next, we have Austria. Again, I like this jersey because of the small patterns on it. It just looks quite nice and cute. And yeah, and then I've got David Alaba on the back of it. Next, we have Algeria. Quite nice jersey. I like the badge in the middle. I like these patterns as well. Quite cool. And on the back of it, I've got Riyad Mahrez, of course. Yeah, great player, amazing player. I like how him and Kante were like, they came from that Leicester team in 2016 that no one heard of, and then they became like big legends that no one expected them to be. But yeah, and they became like one of the best players in the world in their positions. Mahrez went to Man City, N'Golo went to Chelsea. They won many Premier Leagues. But next we have Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Just a red jersey. Badges, no player in the back of it. But yeah, next, again, we have Portugal. Portugal number 7, of course. I like this jersey, but I also don't. But there's things about these DHK jerseys as well. The size of it sometimes. Like, it looks good here, but putting it over the head might be small here. Maybe, yeah. So I feel like I don't want to rip it, but it is number 7. Of course, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Is the jersey. So yeah, Portugal, a lot of people's favourites. Probably one of my favourites, but I can't bet on it. Now, this is iconic, guys. This is I was so happy to get this jersey. I was good to they didn't make it. It's Colombia jersey. If you know, if you're old enough, if you're not, 2014 Colombia, just vibes in my opinion. This was like the Brazil one with James Rodriguez, so I had to get James Rodriguez. Sorry, I'm just... James Rodriguez on the back of it. Yeah, cool jersey. I love it. We'll be wearing this jersey quite a lot. Yeah. Next, I have the Congo jersey. I like the patterns on it. Yeah. Another part about this is the Congo. I actually know players like there's oh my goodness. There's like Musaka, Johan Visa, who just joined Newcastle from Brentford. So I actually wanted a player on the back of it. They weren't giving me options, any players. So come on. Next, we have Panama. Nice jersey, again. Oh, there's actually things on it. I didn't even realise just until now. If you can, maybe you can back a bit more. You can't really see it, but can you see them here? There's like patterns on it. Like here, if you can see that pattern. That's quite nice on it. I didn't realise that actually ranks it up a bit more. So next, I have my first England jersey. As you can see, this is what I mean by washing. The number 20, where is it? Number 20 is falling apart. And that's annoying. Because, yeah, it's a nice jersey. Yeah, number 20 for England. You're like, who is this? But, yeah, I like this jersey. This is probably very clean jersey again. It is Jared Bowen, because Exall City plays, so he made the Euros. He was playing at the Euros, so I had to get him. Yeah. But it's a nice clean jersey. I probably would have wore this one mostly at the World Cup, but because of the number, kind of ruins it. But plus, I don't know how Bowen did not get picked, guys, for the England squad. It's a controversial squad, but we'll see how it goes. I'm planning to do a video after all game ones to see how it goes. Then I have another England jersey. Yeah, the England jerseys I did want to collect. There was another England jersey, but again, that got ruined. I wore it too much. I wore it the Euros when we got to the final, and it just got messy. And then I had to bin it because it was like too bad, unfortunately. But it was a nice jersey. It was the Harry Kane one. So now I have Saka. This is from the last World Cup. Nice jersey. Yeah, Saka on the back of it, sorry. Yeah, nice jersey. Looks all right. We lost to France in the penalties. We could have had a good tournament, just got very unlucky. Then we have the team that's been surprising every World Cup recently, last 2 World Cups. It's Croatia. I like the checkerboards. Quite nice shirt. Yeah, very cool. And I've got Modric on the back of it. Croatia's legend, so yeah. And then, yeah, sorry. The jersey that I forgot was Uzbekistan. And what happened basically was I bought the jersey and they were all arriving. And then when I was speaking to them about it, I was like, oh, what's happening? He's like, oh, yeah, we're getting it made. Don't worry about it. Then all of a sudden I'm like, any updates about this? When will it get shipped and is it made? He goes, oh, sorry, my friend. We've sold out of the blue. You'll have to wait like another month to get it. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh, sorry, my friend. So then I was like, so I requested a refund. So I need to get another Uzbekistan jersey. The player in the back I would have had Kushino is the Man City centre back. So yeah. But the last jersey, it's Ghana. I like the badge in here. And yeah. Player in the back is Thomas Partey. I liked him at Atletico Madrid. He moved to Man City, to Arsenal. I thought he was decent. He got injured. And then I heard about the controversy about him after ordering the jersey. But yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know which one was your favourite jersey. And yeah, if you got any jerseys for the World Cup, and yeah, I'll hopefully be wearing them. You'll probably see a lot of them on the videos as well, while the World Cup is on. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, leave it a like, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.